Oh, it feels like it's been a while. Just, I will get to that, for the moment, let's just start the game already. So yeah, I did say it was a long weekend, and during Monday, I basically had the day off. So I decided to take it easy.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Who is we? And then, yeah, I could have done a session yesterday, but I was just really, really tired. Right, anyway. Apparently I need to go make security preparations for the President's arrival. Colonel Moore. Paladin Todd.
Is the President safe?
What do you need? This is unacceptable. We demand the immediate return of our power armor.
A battle is about to be fought out there. To come here requesting our men to give up their armor is insane.
It is not your armor. That power armor is property of the Brotherhood of Steel, and you have no right to claim it as your own.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
More or less. I mean, I've kind of just been roped into this whole thing, but might as well get it out of the way.
Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
So, what's the schedule?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece.
Okay.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
Okay, if I'm on your security detail, do I have free rein to use my weapons?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
That's what I like to hear. What security have you already got in place?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center.
Okay, if you got me on patrol, do I have access to everywhere?
Alright, I'll give you full access.
Okay, what's the schedule for the visit?
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
Prepared, I like it. And have you already identified any potential security threats?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. Given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
In your case. Okay, and where do you need me?
Someone like you. I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out.
Understood.
If there's... President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the
Honored to speak with you, sir. Smart move for the teams to back down.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
What's up?
You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be...
That's concerning. Keep an eye out for any engineers acting strangely. The only problem with that is like 1,000,001 of them.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen anyone with that description, though based on what I found, it might have just been brain with a wrench down in the supply closet.
One of the Ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered. First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we got a chance to hold him.
Where is he? He's supposed to be arriving now? It's pitch fucking black! Oh right, it's 5 AM. No wonder.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Not yet.
Well, hurry. You're cleared to go on through.
The hell are you doing up here, Colonel Moore?
Damn Brotherhood. Bunch of elitist jerks. What were we to do? Leave good armor out in the wastes to rust?
I mean, you did kind of steal it off them, just... I'm pretty sure that's how it worked in the Frontiers, just if you took someone's stuff, they are well within their right to come after you and ask for it back.
Fine. This isn't worth the trouble to fight over.
Nothing is going to happen to the president on my watch.
Okay, so with me intercepted by Colonel Moore, taken to the stage, give the speech, and then leave again. Or he'll leave early if anything happens.
I wonder what President Kimball's going to talk about today.
I wonder what President Kimball is going to talk about today.
Well, I call you suspicious just for that fucking facial hair, Jesus.
Hey-o!
Okay. What do you know about the president's visit?
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though.
Yep.
We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Radio's not operating at the moment. You've got an eye on things up here. There was a K9 unit somewhere. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary there. Yeah, I think we're good.
Have you finished your security?
Yep.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Well, that seems suspicious. Hey, how's it going? Not going too bad here. How about for you? Anyway, you weren't in the crowd before.
Do you mind?
Oh, thank you for following Alexander Holmes 101. It's appreciated.
Is there a problem here?
Yeah, do you want to explain why there was a detonator in your pocket?
I'm not sure what you mean. I think you have me confused with someone else. What the? How'd you... For the Legion! Hey! I'm out of here!
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, Fallout's going well. I think I should have things finished up, at least main story-wise, by the end of the day. Well, by the end of this stream, so it should all be fine. And I'm from the UK, specifically from the north of it. Not so much for that. A city called Wakefield, if you ever heard of it.
Good job today. You got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.
And now I presume Colonel Moore wants to talk to me again. I forgot I was wearing that outfit. Oh, that's neat. How are things in Texas?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Colonel Moore?
Is the president safe?
Yep, President's out of here safely.
Good. His death could have had a major impact on morale. This whole affair was ill-advised from the start, and I, for one, am glad it's over. While you were out, General Oliver arrived and briefed all senior officers regarding a change in our strategy. I'm not at liberty to divulge what was said, but I've been instructed to send you to him immediately. He set up his camp in the office area at the south end of this power plant. Dismissed.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm not really looking for anything like that at the minute.
It's best not to keep the general waiting.
It's just made a save there, so I guess let's do this.
Well, you took your sweet-ass time coming here. Let's get down to brass tacks. We need to get this thing moving if we want to keep the element of surprise.
Alright, what's all this about, General?
You've done some great work for us up to this point, and we're hoping to use your unique abilities to aid us once again. Thanks to the task my subordinates have delegated to you, the NCR now has a unique opportunity.
And what opportunity would that be?
We now have a chance to take the fight to those bastards on their home turf. I'm in the beginning stages of planning out an assault on the fort. I've made calls to our allies, and they're on their way to our position. Once our forces are in place in garrison here, we'll begin our assault.
Sir, I don't know what happened. A bunch of Legionnaires just stormed into the power station.
Into the power station? How is that possible?
I don't know, sir. There was some talk of them entering through the clog intake tunnels, but I don't have any confirmation. On my way up here, there was some chatter about their commander, the Legate, I think he's called, set up at some kind of base on the eastern bank.
Okay, listen here. Unless...
Yeah, as I said, I'm not really... I appreciate that what you're trying to do, but I'm not looking for anything like that in a minute, and I generally don't like giving my Discord out in public.
I'm gonna need you to help me resolve
I'm sure
this
you
situation.
understand.
You need to make your way to this camp they have on the eastern bank and take out the Legate. That should hamstring this attack.
Okay, I'm gonna have any backup here?
Like I said earlier, we have some supplemental forces on the way, but this wasn't the situation I was expecting, so I can only offer what is on hand. Thanks for your support. I'll make sure the NCR emergency radio is up and running. Go kill those bastards.
Good gracious. The Legion is using the intake tunnels to storm their way into the dam. Someone has to stop them.
Alright, won't be the first toga boy I've taken down.
Okay. Be careful out there.
I'm sure my support in this endeavour is going to be upstairs. Trying my best not to shoot any of my own allies there. Christ. At ease, lads.
Healers will be harmed.
Oh, I see. You're all following me. That I can work with.
NCR military transmissions say the robot line strip has been uploaded. Wish we had eyes on it.
No, hang on. I should probably put my combat armor back on now that I'm thinking on it. Actually, hold on. Just realised there's probably some things I still need to do.
Patrolling the Mojave.
Oh goody, now it's raining. So what have I still got on my quest list? Those two I can knock out pretty easily. Oh, I never went back to me laughing on that one. Okay. And yeah, just out of interest, where is that marker leading me? That's pointing at the remnants bunker, got it. So if I point that, yeah, that'll do. Start making my way there. Right, where... what was I doing? controlling my character with one hand and doing a bit of Google foo with the other here. Ah, okay, so the whole monorail thing... Apparently, the time I need to go there is between midnight and 1:30. And also, checking the quest notes, I think I may have screwed myself by talking to the wrong person, so... So, presumably McLafferty is asleep at the minute. So, am I going to have to go check the ladies' barracks for her? No, never mind, she sleeps in the guard barracks. Sensible woman.
Welcome back.
So, first of all, I talked Henry Jameson out of his contract.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man.
And also, I bought out the contract for Cassidy Caravans. It's all yours.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
As for the gun runner job, yeah, not really my thing.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential.
Anything else you need me to do?
Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
So, you normally have a problem with counterfeit caps?
People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever, but it's always been small scale. A bottle cap press is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency by mass-producing new bottle caps. Certainly. Bottle caps do wear out or get damaged. Some people even insist on using bottle caps in explosive devices for some reason. We make it a point to scour pre-war bottling plants and recover or disable the bottle cap presses. Seems we missed one.
Considering it's right around the corner, that's on you. So, what are the hallmarks that makes a genuine bottle cap?
Lots of little things. The paint on the label, the machining, the type of metal it's made from. I know there's counterfeit caps floating around, of course. Fortunately, they're very time-consuming to make, so the numbers are small.
Fair enough. Oh, never mind, that's not an exit.
Hanlon was a brave soldier. We'll completely disappear.
Hey, you're the one who's been...
Thanks, gang.
It can be bought.
8 whole bottle caps for my trouble. Why would you try that when the last guy that tried is still on the ground? Right, there are just bodies piling up with people who tried to mug me. At ease, boys. It's only me. Oh, so that isn't a holdout weapon. Good to know. Sworn I had a silenced 22 pistol somewhere. Might have to have a word with Mick and Ralph. I wouldn't have a word with Mr. Holdout there, but I don't think he wants to sell to me, considering my strip reputation.
Look, friend, don't get near me.
Although I can sneak some particular energy weapons through, they don't class as silent.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I mean, normally in this instance I'd just use the BB gun, but yeah, that's not an option.
Feel free to look around. People say Mr. House has... Now, what can I get for you?
I need to do some business in the back, if that's alright with you.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Don't think explosives are on the whole that list either. Where's the gun runners outside of town? Basically, I'm just trying to find a silenced weapon I can sneak into a casino. I haven't forgotten about my business with Walter.
Hey there. You looking...
The NCR is fortunate to have your support.
Welcome, sir, or ma-
Impressive for a sniper rifle, but something tells me I'm not sneaking that thing in. That was a needler pistol. Ah, there we go. Silence 22 pistol. Thank you, Vendatron. So I should be able to sneak that into a casino, and then I can deal with Heck Gunderson and his son. I suppose I was looking in the wrong place. I was looking for 22 pistol, not silence 22 pistol.
Stop by.
There's talk of someone going into the...
Woo!
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over...
Yeah, sure, here you go.
Please.
No, let me go deal with the younger Gunderson first, and then I'll come back for Heck. I need to be heading to the Gourmand first, I believe. That's hotel rooms. Bathhouse, Gourmand.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Yeah, I was told I'd need a sponsor to join the White Glove Society.
Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally, but it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists, we want only the very best. And you most certainly fit the bill. Given your deeds on the Strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our honorary ranks. You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
Wonderful. Thank you, Marjorie. I'm just going to go take a look in the back, if that's alright. Howdy. Wait, isn't the members section behind one of the bars down here, if I recall correctly? That's a cupboard.
Can you believe they tried killing our president?
Excuse me. Look, this is swanky. And given the amount of people with guns, I reckon I'm not supposed to be up here.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gourmand years.
Yeah, sure, let me just break through every locked door until I find the one I'm looking for. Not that one. Ah, members only section, perfect.
So, you've joined the society. It feels different, doesn't it? Like you're entitled to the best things life has to offer.
Hello there.
Hi.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
I think you may have me confused for someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Well, you're quick to anger. You reckon you've got some unresolved issues?
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it, not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
Yeah, you're definitely projecting. Well, you've already mentioned your parents, so let's talk about them.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
Alright, off you go then.
How could they treat me like that?
Ooh, recipe for brown Wellington.
Howdy. My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Walter Fever sends his regards.
The hell?
Well, can't exactly drag an ash pile back in there. You're good, Philippe?
Leave me alone. Haven't you done enough?
Well, as it happens, you interested in putting out a cookbook?
What, me? The supreme ruler of the Nevada dining scene? Teach some low-life half-wits how to make food that doesn't smell like burning excrement? Do you think it would sell?
I mean, hell, if your cooking skills are half as good as you say they are, it will sell like hotcakes. I'm just going to need a down payment of 100 caps.
All right. Don't get me wrong, I love my job here, but they don't pay me what I'm worth. Too many people skimming off the top. Take these. Should be plenty for a book in there. That's all I'm giving. Don't expect me to write some fancy introduction.
Oh, thanks.
About time.
Well, they may not be eating people, but at least not... I don't even know where I'm going with this. If they still plan on using the younger Gunderson, I hope they like the taste of ashes. And as for you... Oh no, there's been a terrible accident.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Walter.
Howdy. Good seeing you again. You have? What are you waiting for, kid? Spill the beans.
As promised, Heck and his son are done.
Yee-haw! Now that's something I thought I'd never hear. This deserves a good compensation, kid. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
I'm a man of my word. Here's your money. You've earned it. No time to chat now, kid. I'm out of this city for good.
Sorry, but I don't have time to talk right now. I'm going back to the ranch.
I won't be missing Mr. House, that's a given. The strip's better.
Well? Later.
Seems suspicious. Don't
Yes,
shoot.
what is it?
Yes, what time is it now? 8 AM. I had a big day defending the president, I'm sure. Oh, nobody will mind if I take a nap. Big sleep. Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, that should do it.
Hey.
Yeah, which way was the control tower again?
where your trail runs cold.
I'm hit!
Yeah, I kind of done goofed here. And there is no option for me to do anything about the monorail, so that might be going up in smoke.
Yes? What is it?
Okay, so turns out Captain Curtis was a traitor.
No? What happened? Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
The train is about to depart.
At least hopefully that shuts everyone up about saying they put the monorail back to work.
What happened? God damn it. How could I have let this happen? If only we caught this sooner, before he got to the monorail. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us, and you deserve to be compensated for it. The NCR appreciates...
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh well. Shit happens. You can't be everywhere at once.
Thanks for the help back at Vault 3. I couldn't have gotten out of there without the assist.
Didn't even realise he'd made it back to camp at this point. I might as well go deal with that Nuka-Cola factory while I'm here as well. Nuka-Cola factory, bottle cap press. The hell am I on about? The fuck? Who's getting blown up? Oh well, it just means I don't have a quick way to get between the strip and Camp Karen anymore. Oh, the Z shit happens. How you doing, Festus? I mean, I could have just left that quest unfinished, but, loose ends. Oh, I definitely think I can. So, who were you goons working for? No idea who Charlie is. Either way, that sorts that. Is that the last? Right, I will be back in just a second. Off we go again. Well, okay then. Just decided you were going to try and jump me? Okay. There's a couple of things I can probably do on the outskirts of Vegas, but nah. All going well, I might be able to continue after the end, but at that point I might just start some of the DLCs.
They say those robots on the strip are running.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yep, the cat press is no longer an issue.
Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done. It's been a pleasure.
As much as I'm sick of Tackert's VR sims, I have to admit we wouldn't be combat ready without them.
Hey there.
You got any energy weapons ammo for me, Blake? I'll take what I can get at this point. Yeah, that should be stocked up for a while.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Yeah, at least don't hold it against me for failing to stop the monorail being blown up. Now, if I'd had a little bit more forethinking on me, I could have taken a drink from Lake Mead, since that's just full of purified water, but I'm already getting further and further away, can't turn back now. it's bright in here.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. With House dead,
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a new
First
role.
recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Okay, sure, I can't drink from the sinks, but the toilet's fine.
It's best not to keep the General waiting.
Alright, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's do this.
well, you took your sweet-ass time coming here. Let's get down.
Yeah, I've heard all this before.
Sir, I don't know what happened. A bunch of Legionnaires just stormed into the power station.
Into the power station? How is that possible?
I don't know, sir. There was some talk of them entering through the clog intake tunnels, but I don't have any confirmation. On my way up here, there was some chatter about their commander, the Legate, I think he's called, set up at some kind of base on the eastern bank.
Okay, listen here. Unless you need...
Alright then, let's get the show on the road.
Good gracious.
Probably should stick my actual combat armor on now. Oh Christ, you had to shoot Henry. Yeah, I can't really think of what I want to say, so let's just go with quantum chemist.
Really surprised Colonel Moore accepted the Brotherhood's company. I heard she lost a lot of men in the war. Our former elder, Elijah, was obsessed with new technology. That's why we were here in the first place.
Oh, you're down there, lads.
Show yourself, and I may let you won't escape me. I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, who's still shooting? No, whatever, not my problem. Alas, I cannot beat rushing water. Oh, hi guys. Christ, that just ripped through them. I'm not gonna lie, it's satisfying. Oh. Excuse me? Ah. I see, hiding behind the water slide. That was your tactic, was it? Alright, folks, how are we looking? It's going to take a bit more than a few boys in togas to deal with me. What the hell happened to those two Brotherhood soldiers that were with me? How we doing, boys?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Cheeky son of a gun with the grenade rifle. of course, it's still the middle of the night. So am I just on my own here then?
Let's get going. How did the Legion make it into the...
I don't know where Caesar's Legion had this many Centurions. Oh, hey guys, nice of you to show up.
How did the Legion make it into the power?
I suppose that deals with that. Please remember to change your passwords daily. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure what's on about remote detonators.
Alpha Squad reporting in. Thanks for the support back there. We've been assigned to ensure you make it to the Legate. How can we be of assistance?
Well, you're supposed to be the veterans here, but I'm guessing you guys are packing anti-material rifles, so if you're going to give me cover, then you can also push on forward before me and clear some of the way.
You're in charge of this operation. That sounds like a suicide mission, but our orders are to take commands from you. Unit.
Holy shit. Don't worry guys, just stay behind me, you'll be fine. Oh hey, the Enclave's here.
All you need won't go by protecting the Monjo can count on that. You don't even need to feed him that much. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Alright fellas, we'll have a chance to get acquainted later.
You better get moving, kid.
Now it's not the
bad guys to kill.
Now, what would you even say if a dude showed up with a squad of veteran rangers and the remnants of the Enclave and the Brotherhood of Steel show up as well? I'm catching up. Just one ranger designed to stay behind.
Let's get going. We have a battle to win.
Let's get going. First recon's in camp to get to the leg.
Right, you all behind me? You followed him. Where's Dr. Henry? And the ranger vets are just completely gone. Okay, now we lost Orion. The hell has he got to? No, whatever.
There you are.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it.
Well, at least you can figure that out faster than they do. So, let's just cut to the chit chat. Nice hat. I'm going to be taking it when I'm done with you.
We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam. Your body facing west so you may watch your world die.
Although I can take his armor as well. Alright folks, let's mop up.
That's a fine bit of work back there. Truth told, I'm surprised you made it out of there in one piece. You and the dam. I'm impressed to say the least, and that's no easy thing. You've secured NCR's future. The administration sends its thanks for what it's worth.
Well, I won't say I've done it completely out of the kindness of my own heart, so I'm sure you can make this worth my while. I'm thinking a military pension with several years already paid into it, and maybe some land back in California. I hear some of the Gunderson estates going for offer. So what happens now?
Prisoners, watch the east for any more trouble from the Legion. Though I think they're still running, according to our scouts. After that, we'll see what happens when the dust settles and how the Mojave looks now without Caesar coming for its throat. Something tells me we better enjoy this breather while we can. And if that means Vegas, then you and the troops have earned it.
Well, General, if you've got nothing else for me, I'm sure you've got my demands. I'll be heading out. You know how to find me.
Can't keep the courier spirit down, eh? Fair enough. We'll clean up here. Kind of curious how this is going to pan out in the long run, but I guess history will tell us in its own sweet time.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again. And the Mojave Wasteland was...
I'm not sure I'm supposed to be seeing that bit of scenery on the left.
The Republic celebrated its second victory at Hoover Dam, establishing definitive control over the entire Mojave Wasteland. Soon after, they negotiated terms to annex the Strip, Freeside, and many surrounding communities. The Mojave Wasteland, at long last, had entirely fallen under the NCR's banner. Though the courier's agenda was debated by many, he was honored by NCR for his support of the military at Hoover Dam. He was presented with the Golden Branch, the highest civilian decoration given by the Republic.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Convinced that his time as a gunslinger was past, Raul made peace with the idea.
Here we go, just every story that I've got myself involved in accumulates here.
Settled down in Outer Vegas, where he would spend his days fixing ancient machinery.
With the help of the gunrunners, the Boomers developed a healthy trading relationship with the NCR. Eventually, the Boomers began wandering out into the wasteland, while still preventing outsiders from entering Nellis.
The Brotherhood and the NCR in the Mojave Wasteland declared an official truce, despite continued hostilities between the two in the west. As per their agreement, the NCR handed over all suits of salvaged power armor, and in return, the Brotherhood helped patrol I-15 and Highway 95.
Despite her departure from the group, the Brotherhood's peace treaty with NCR came as some relief to Veronica. Though she remained friendly with surface patrols, she was never again permitted to enter the bunker she once called home. Fearing for the safety of anyone she associated with, she continued her solitary life as a scavenger. But reports would emerge from Mojave scientists and social workers of old equipment miraculously repaired, and research notes mysteriously completed.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier. The fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the NCR's victory at the dam, the followers of the Apocalypse were pushed out of Old Mormon Fort during its occupation by NCR forces. NCR further encouraged them to leave Outer Vegas entirely, and the followers had no choice but to comply.
Arcade had hoped that Freeside would be able to remain independent of NCR rule. But he was glad that Caesar's Legion had been stopped at Hoover Dam. He tended to the sick in Freeside for a while longer, then returned to NCR territory to become a teacher with the followers there.
Good Springs saw more trade along I-15 after NCR gained control of the Mojave Wasteland. But with that came a heavy burden of the Republic's taxes. Some old-timers, unable to handle the cost, were forced to move on, grumbling all the while.
In the years following the destruction of Cassidy caravans, NCR used evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Cass survived to see the NCR flag flying proud over Hoover Dam, and thought for a moment, this is what a hero must feel like. She was about to tell the courier not to get too proud of himself. Then she figured, he knew that already. That night, Cass kicked in the door of his room to celebrate, only to find the man on the bed was an NCR soldier whose barracks had been destroyed. He was cute, though, so after having her way with him, she got the hell out, leaving an empty whiskey bottle as a note. As she walked along the dam in the night, she felt drunk, content, and happy to be alive. Which to her was the whole point of it all.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Encouraged by the courier to take her medication regularly, Lily's mind eventually attained a semblance of clarity. Her memories dulled by the pills, she cast aside the recording of her grandchildren, no longer remembering its significance.
Yeah, that one was for the greater good.
A temporary truce between them and the Kings blossomed into a full-scale relief effort for the people. While the NCR made repeated entreaties that Freeside join the Republic, the Kings steadfastly maintained their independence.
With the transplant of Lupa's brain, Rex gained all of the donor's experiences traveling with the Legion. These melded well with his own memories of the Legion, and his new mind quickly adjusted to the myriad memories.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
While the destruction of the Repcon rockets appeared to be a boon to the salvagers of Novak, the benefit would never be realized. Radioactive fuel from the wrecked ships seeped out and contaminated the area. Salvagers were forced to move on, and the town was abandoned.
Looking for a place where he could be of some use.
Didn't realize. Oh fuck! There's some consequences I didn't think about.
Remained in his thoughts. They coalesced into a purpose, and Boone embraced it. He spent his leave time hunting down slavers in the desert. His first recon beret, the last thing they never saw.
With the dam firmly in their grasp, the NCR turned its attention towards wresting the correctional facility from Powderganger hands. The Powdergangers are no match for the battle-hardened troops of the NCR, and summary execution awaited the Powdergangers who managed to survive.
After the majority of the Vault 19 Powdergangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave Wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Although they performed admirably during NCR's defense of Hoover Dam, the Rangers fell into decline soon after. With Hanlon's plot against the occupation exposed, and Oliver hailed as the NCR's new war hero, many Rangers were greeted coldly on their return home. Few openly blamed the Rangers for Hanlon's treachery. but public and political support for the organization quickly dwindled.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
So all in all, I don't think I've done bad by the Mojave. Oh, good. I'm back. Brigadier General Cassandra Moore.
Ah, our hero returns. What can I do for you?
So how have things been since the battle?
Surprisingly good. Our forces have managed to secure the region with little resistance, and trade should soon reach an all-time high. The brass was particularly surprised by the lack of domestic threats in the area. They were prepared to spend months pacifying known troublemakers. When they found those threats absent, they turned to the man in charge of the area, but Shu being Shu, he denied having anything to do with it. So now the men have to answer to Brigadier General Moore, and both they and I have you to thank for it. We made a good team. I hope we can work together again in the future.
As long as you can afford my rate, Brigadier General.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you. There's much to be done, but nothing for someone with your skills. You should take some time off. You've earned it.
And how are things going with the Legion?
With their leader dead, the rest of their army retreated to the east. We've sent scouts to track them, but that's it. We don't have the forces or supplies necessary to chase them down. More's the pity. Still, I've sent a few skilled men out to make sure their journey is eventful. It should be a long time before they even think of returning.
Oh, that should make things quiet then. Well, I'm sure you've got things held down here.
I've got more work than time to do it.
Wish I could have been
Smart
there.
move for the Kings to back down.
What an asshole.
They didn't know who they were messing with.
I'm really surprised Colonel Moore accepted the Brotherhood's help. I heard she lost a...
That is a hell of a weapon. And normally you're not supposed to have this. Or rather, you can pick it up, but you have approximately a minute at best to use it, because then the game ends. But, you know, thanks to the power of mods, here I am, post-game.
I'm really surprised Colonel Moore accepted the Brotherhood's help. I heard she lost a lot of men when she moved back west.
Not gonna say, it can be very convincing. My laser pistol could really do with repairs. Well, that's the main story of things out of the way. Now what do I do? So yeah, just got DLCs. I suppose that's technically there, but... Well, technically that shouldn't be in the list anymore since the game's over, but I'm pretty sure that the game wouldn't know how to handle that. And, yeah, I suppose I can get this out of the way, and then... I'm not sure which DLC I want to start with first. I suppose I could do them in order, but... At the same time, I kinda want to start with either Honest Hearts or Old World Blues. If I start with Honest Hearts, I'm going to have to shed some pounds. That's the problem with night vision. Everything just kind of blends in together. Well, yeah, all in all, the ending slides, I think I've done okay. Just everyone's problems seem to have come to either a satisfying or a peaceful resolution. Although, I'm not going to lie, I really didn't expect the consequences of what I did to Novak. So it does make me wonder, if I go there now, will it be abandoned? I suppose I'll find out at some point. That's... how far away is it now?
With house out of the way, I hope someone opens the lucky 38.
Sorry, love, can't do that without looking for extra mods.
I hear the Great Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon. Always thought the NCR and them would fight it out again.
Welcome to the 188 Slopping Shop. Like our slogan says, it's better than nothing.
Well, that was some impressive chugging you had going on there, Samuel.
Samuel,
Ow!
Try not to make any trouble. We like it quiet around here.
Well, there's a point, then. Considering that ending with the Brotherhood, are there going to be any NCR heavy troopers left anymore? I genuinely don't know. The game's not supposed to continue past the final battle of Hoover Dam, so this is all kind of uncharted territory to me.
Howdy. A customer who'd been to the strip told me the faces on the robots there changed from police to soldiers.
Greetings out there. Excuse me, I guess I need to stop calling you that, don't I? We're almost run to tight ship. We haven't had an incident in over a year. Your arrival is good.
As much as I'm sick of Taggart and the arson, I have...
You've been a great help, outsider. Thank you for all your hard work.
Oh, there's a bed in the followers' outpost. I mean, everyone's still dead in here, but... No free beds. Sad.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for it.
Who's shooting who here? Legionary straggler by the looks of it.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear war.
I knew the house was somewhere around here.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Ah, done.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
I can't believe this shit. You again?
Alright. Crandon sent me.
He did, huh? Alright. What do you want?
Said you have problems? I'm a pretty good problem solver.
He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
So you're being paranoid about your daughter. You know what? Babysitting really isn't my thing.
This ain't babysitting, stranger. I'm telling you, these people are nasty and Alice is in danger.
Alright, I'll look into it, but you better be prepared to pony up.
Alright, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful. Nope.
Need anything?
So, North Vegas Square, huh?
With those fiends on the run, I should head over to Vault 3.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping...
Going to eat the next fucking rat I see.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
So you're looking for new recruits already then? Oh, hey Jules.
What's eating you?
I suppose you've seen Alice Hotstetler around, have you?
Alice. Oh yeah. I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and his crew.
Any idea where I might find them?
Try the Gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head.
Cool. Thanks, Jules.
The bosses of the Omer guess? Omer, Nass, the ones that run Gamora? Someone killed them.
Okay, so they're planning to rob Alice's dad.
What are you looking at, huh?
Answer me, or I'll get trigger happy real quick.
Yeah, don't worry yourself, I was just leaving.
Wait right there. I don't recall seeing your pretty face before. What do you want?
Look, I was just having a look around. It's what I do.
I've got my eye on you. Get the fuck off my turf.
It's interesting to see a lot more NCR troopers around now that the Battle of Hoover Dam's over with. Well, given what it was saying about the Rangers, I'm wondering how scarce they're going to be. Unless they just stick to particularly fortified or important areas.
Back off. I know how to use this gun, and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything. I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll kill them if they get in my way.
Alright, what the fuck is going on here?
It's payback time, that's what. They've got no right to screw me over, and I'm tired of it.
Alright, just calm down a second.
Then what the hell do you want? Don't try anything, I mean it.
Look, I'm just here to talk. If I was going to start shooting, I would have done so by now.
Okay, but this better not be a trick.
Your new side squeeze is just trying to rob your dad. Here's a note.
What are you talking about? Andy wants to help me leave this hole, doesn't he?
No, read the note.
That son of a bitch! I'll take the money and I'll kill him too.
Is that really what you want to do, Alice?
I don't know what I want, but I hate this place and I hate these people. It all used to be so simple. Why did they change? Why can't they see my pain?
Well, considering your mum asked me to look for you because she was worried about you, they still care for you. It's there. It might not be the same, but that really hasn't gone away.
Do they? Look at my mother. All she cares for is a patch of bare dirt where nothing green will ever grow to feed us. My father, a trading business that he'll never own, risking his neck every day against wastelanders and cutthroat merchants. And I'm supposed to be part of those dreams? What about my dreams, stranger? What about me?
Well, I can't give you the answer to that one. You have to kind of figure that one out on your own. Everyone does.
It's all me, isn't it? The pain, the anger, my joy. All of that's just me. I should have met you before, stranger. Thank you.
Alice left, didn't she? I can't believe you let her go. Some help you've been.
Well, thanks to me, you're alive and unmugged, so there's that.
I was blind to what was happening in my own family. We don't have much, but please take this.
Fair enough.
We've worked day and night for months to make that much. Sorry, stranger. If you see Alice again...
Cool. Right, I will be back in just a moment. I suppose the only... Well, there is one thing. Oh, I completely forgot about that particular side quest. Whoops. I wonder if that quest for Red Loose is still going. Anyway. I would say... No, first of all, I'm going to go to Lucky 38 and drop some stuff off. Because I don't think I need to be carrying Legate Lanius's gurning helmet in my back pocket at any given time.
Hey, you're the one who's been going...
There's recruitment tents everywhere.
Vendors are seeing more business with these wealthy NCR shits wandering through.
You're doing good, guys. Ominous. No, they really did force everyone out, didn't they?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an ass.
Which I'm pretty sure means that Arcade Gannon is just gone. Granted, I wasn't planning on getting him back after his whole Remnants quest line, but...
Are you okay? We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Oh.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the meat. Word is...
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Move along.
We put our trust in Hanlon and look where it got us.
Oh my god. Are you the one who saved President Kennedy? When I got this assignment, I was hoping it would be more fun.
Well, at least that one makes sense, because you are sat on guard duty in the strip at the minute. Oh, right. Roll. How many people are still here? So we've got Raoul, Veronica, Lily, Rex, Cass, and... Where's Boone? There's Boone wander off as well. No way, I think it said that Boone went back to Novak, didn't he? There's a lot of anti-venom. At the very least, I'm hoping that Boone has gone back to Novak, because that motherfucker still has my unique sniper rifle. But you. Okay, so that's where I need to be heading, so probably best to head to Novak, and then I can go from there. Also, I'm going to take a nap. They could traveling at night for the past few days. Weird as that statement sounds. That reminds me, I might also need to nip into the Van Graffs and just see if they've got any spare laser pistols.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. The Silver Rush is just down the street here.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you.
Oh yeah, I know the drill, Simon.
Welcome to the Silver Rush.
take those. Should be enough to chuck my weapon. There we go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, that whirring noise probably comes from Fisto in the back down there. Ah, see, this is the room that was originally Caleb's.
Move along, please.
Don't need to tell me twice, Fisto.
Pistols, grenades. We've got it all.
Hey, baby. Head on down to the atomic
Okay then, we have route plotted, so may as well be making tracks.
Freeside's a dangerous place.
You know, if you were serving, you'd probably...
Yeah, don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. Or as part of the reparations to help you win the war, General Oliver owes me a significant military pension.
It's been a long tour. All I can think of...
There we go, good as new. Sorry, I saw a lump of brain and mark of Kaisar right next to each other, so my brain just mashed them together and read it as lump of Kaisar. Did I take a bit of him with me after we raided the fort?
Is there something I can do for you?
I mean, truth be told, the monorail track still looks intact. There's just, yeah, that. And clearly they had at least 2 tracks there. So, unless the other track has been damaged by the explosion, they should still be able to use the damn thing. But whatever, I'm not going to question it. That's the Toga boys.
I'm really busy now. Sorry.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an...
Towards the ending slides, yeah, they have got the Brotherhood patrolling around this area now. I should nip into Hidden Valley sometime, see if that container of energy weapons ammo is refreshed. Today should have... In fact, I'm pretty sure I did positive my travelling. Yeah. All I've got is what I'm currently wearing. Oh, all of the ants respawned? Don't mind me, I'm just making the most of the free experience buffet.
I guess those kings finally got who's the real boss.
This is a Brotherhood checkpoint. Yeah, this is just straight up. This is just straight up checkpoint.
I'm really busy now. Sorry.
Oh my god. Are you the one who saved President Kimball? Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
I'm really busy now. Sorry.
That dude's packing a lair.
For the kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Actually, come to think of it, I do recall seeing something up just after I got control back. Was it Novak that Boone went back to, or Camp Forlorn Hope? Because it would make sense if he went back and joined up with First Recon.
Smart move for the kings to back down. They didn't
There were only 3 rockets and 2 of them exploded. Alright. Apparently, Cliff Briscoe's just straight up gone. In which case, he won't mind me having a quick nosy. Young. I wonder weird Novak being so quiet. That, and I'm just kind of now realizing I've lost a lot of people who can potentially perform surgery on me.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were.
Let it never be said that your actions don't have consequences. Okay, cool. More ammo for the road. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick nosy at Forlorn Hopes. It's not too far out of the way.
Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Well, kind of noble of you to be willing to die for an old man who probably never really cared about you in the first place. I suppose there's no reason for Locke to be here now that Nelson's all dealt with. But having said that, is anyone still here? I mean, it doesn't look like it. Looks like everyone's cleared out. I've been wrong before, though.
Kill me.
There's still left you here, buddy.
Kill me.
And you.
Stay away!
Thing is, it's been weeks. It's not like they're hurting for manpower anymore.
If I have to pull another double shift again, I'm gonna collapse from exhaustion. Quartermaster Mays was yelling at us about rationing again. Where does the guy get the energy he yells?
We put our trust in Hanlon and look where it got us. Makes you wonder if we can trust anyone at all.
There you are, Boone.
Is it time? I'm ready when you are. What is it? If that... I'll make my way.
Howdy. What brings you back?
We put our trust in Hanlon and look where it got us. Makes you wonder if we can trust anyone at all.
And that is a really nice rifle. It does kill some flies, isn't it? Oh, fair enough. Nice to know that Boone didn't just disappear from the game with my unique rifle.
Oh my god, are you the one who saved President Kimball? I'm afraid you're not gonna find much help here.
Well then, moving swiftly on. You know, my marker's just still pointing at Novak, so I need to be heading there. And I've just remembered it also needs to be night time.
Morning.
Or at least like 7 PM in the afternoon, I think. So depending on what time I get there, I might have to go find somewhere to take a nap. Just trying to remember the name of that quest for Red Lucy. I think it was Bleed Me Dry. The one where you have to go find eggs. Honestly, I know a fair few people died here, but you'd think they would have at least sent people to restock the ranger station in time. It's kind of a key location, and clearly they have people to spare. Maybe rangers not so much. That golden gecko's up there. Did I get him? Hello? That's just a scorpion. I can deal with scorpions. Was that another NCR checkpoint? How's it going, folks?
You ever think about being a ranger?
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Morning.
Thank God everyone around here is blind as hell. I see you over there. I don't think the run distance is even picking up on the rest of them. Meanwhile, I'm in combat. With who? Okay, so it needs to be midnight. Time is it now? 10 AM. I'm going to be waiting a while. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, off we go again. So my options are either I find somewhere and take a nap for like 12 hours, or I go do a little exploring. I'll tell you what, I'll have a walk up the road. Have a walk up the road, swing by Good Springs, see what's changed up there, swing by Hidden Valley, grab the excess energy weapons ammo, and then see how much time's passed. Alternatively, I could just take a nap in one of these Nipton caravans. Good luck, trailer park. It certainly was not. Don't sleep like enemies nearby. The problem has been dealt with. midnight, and I'm requiring fodder and water. So... Well, since I am technically in-game looking at a screen here, I can toggle my vision modes.
Of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome. A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Oh god, has someone attacked me with a melon baller again? Oh wait, they've done even worse here. Yep, that objective is right. Find out where the hell you are. Oh, thank you for following Kikage's 986. It's appreciated. Nah, yeah, sorry. Not looking for anything like that. Yeah, that was clearly a bot account. Created 6 minutes ago. Crikey. Okay, can I put my damn clothes back on? Felt a bit uncomfortable with my ass flapping to the breeze. Okay. You find for some reason you cannot draw your weapon. Well, hi there, guys.
I thought I heard the pacification fields kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Look, guys, I was at a theatre. I looked into a satellite. I'm here. Just tell me why you brought me here.
That response seemed demanding, as if cutting to the chase. How surgical. Reminds me of...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be... If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Well, I mentioned I love this DLC.
Yes. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? 8, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
I'm sorry, you did fucking what? You scooped out my brain.
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, I think I went searching for one of those to make a weapon once. So, my brain has been replaced with advanced technologies, head can no longer be crippled, and I'm resistant to chem addiction. And shock from bodily damage. Interesting.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is,
well, actually,
it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Okay, so saying that I believe you that you remove my brain and replace it with a Tesla coil, that doesn't explain the surgery marks on my chest and spine.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
So, cannot be poisoned. Filters and real. Okay, so all chems and healing items are 25% more effective, and well, the critical hit thing doesn't really take any effect due to the I think it's Thought You Died I got, which prevents critical hits.
Oh wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
My torso can no longer be crippled, and my strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1 each.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
Okay, so... Well, I mean, I'm not really gonna complain considering how much of a state my brain was in. I mean, it was already missing a chunk. I got shot in the head twice. God knows how much other head trauma I've had, but... if you ripped out my brain... well, first of all, you replaced all of that.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Okay, so first you steal my brain, you take me apart, put me back together, and now you want me to save you.
That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that.
So, question, if my brain is not in my head, I know you said something about my brain being able to remotely communicate with me and this, well, being able to remotely pilot the skeleton mech that is surrounded by meat armor that is me, but how the hell am I even talking to you right now?
We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
Okay, I'll hear you out, but only because it seems like I don't really have any other options.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
Okay, I'm gonna need a bit more information, otherwise I can't help you.
The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly.
And what if I decide to take my time and explore the crater?
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets! There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Yeah, I've always been a bit of a wanderer. I'm sure you guys don't mind if I take a look around.
You would not dare. Perhaps I can change your mind using the greatest of our sciences, the fence. The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility. The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Great, so I'm stuck here.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
Could we please turn that thing to 0? Also, for the love of God, can you all just stop fighting? You're acting like a bunch of highly educated toddlers.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco terminate code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Well, okay, that's nice and all, but do you have anything ballistic, just perchance?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here. Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
I mean, it's a nice gun and all, but in my experience, these things do tend to run through ammo pretty quickly. You got anything? You got any more back there?
Fine. Moros, more ammo. The good stuff. Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Ugh. Also, I have used energy weapons a lot in my years on this planet. I know that they have a pretty high expenditure rate for this sonic emitter thingamajig. You got any reserve cells just in case I run dry?
Yes, I believe Watt's Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs. Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
These have been sterilized too, right?
The sonic emitter should be sterilized and more than enough for you to encircle your warm hands around, cradling it gently with your finger muscles.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward. They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised that things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Okay. Is this gun only work on field here in the crater?
Yes, but not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of the stupid labs. Or inside one of the stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Okay, well, if you don't have anything else to say, I guess I should go out and stop Dr. Mobius.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm gonna go gather your crap and any damage considered collateral.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar is slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Okay, does the Sync Intelligence need something to trade with? Something to... I don't know. Some kind of token or currency?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
I might need a little more for testing. Just, to be thorough.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Okay, you got any more back there just so I don't need to keep bugging you?
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible. Oh, more.
How do you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to activate the chip.
Are you done now? Or...
Again, the logic of the request is clear. Tonnage is not needed, only adequate weight. Everyone, display your things.
I do not understand, yet I am intrigued by this potential display.
No, wait, you don't need to fill up the emitter again, really. Klein means things for trade. Display for trade. All right, let's consolidate. There's gotta be some junk around here. Magazines, useless. More caps, medicinal supplies, useless. Here.
Alright, fair enough. Also, this thing looks like it was mass-produced, so I'm guessing there's others.
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central intelligence should be enough for your needs.
Alright, well, alright. Suppose it's useful to have some way of getting supplies around here. You can't give me supplies, right?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Right. What do I want to deal with? Super Slam, why not? Yeah, I'm just going to quick save there so I don't have to go through all that damn dialogue again if something happens. Also, if I look at my stats now... Yes. The penalties I had from being domed by Benny at the start of New Vegas have been removed. I'm gonna be honest, you guys have worked miracles. I haven't felt this good in months.
Have you come for hello? Oh, I'll give you a hello. A hello unsurpassed in all creation.
What? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you're saying right now. So, I can't understand you, but I'm pretty sure you can understand me. Can I ask you some questions? What's your deal? So you're, yeah? What can you tell me about this place? Alright, no need to get offended, I was just asking a question. So, can you tell anything about the technologies that I'm supposed to be collecting? You sound agitated? So, just after listening to you for a bit, you're using Robco Termlink protocol, right? I'm not going to say I've been through enough of that to recognise it. Yeah, it sucks. I'm not going to argue that. Just even the heaviest terminals are pretty much child's play at this point. Yeah, I get it. It's hard to learn a new language. Wait, so if you're using Termlink protocol, does that mean you can be hacked? I mean, needs must. As long as you don't give me a reason to, I won't bother you. Alright, don't get all mushy on me.
Have you done all we asked?
I haven't even left the room yet. Calm your passions, man.
If not, we will not hesitate to ask again.
Tats. Dr. Mobius's glasses.
I can hear your penis-tipped feet tromping around.
They must make quite a sound, I'm sure. Someone likes hats.
Stop hovering. I mean, if you want.
No, fair enough. I will get round to talking to the rest of them next time, whenever that is. But for now, I'm going to call it just because it's getting kind of late. But yeah, been fun. Moving into the post-game now, so that'll be interesting. If you're there, thanks for joining me. But for now, ta-ra.